Alright, what's good, y'all? I'm gonna show y'all how I passed my funding account today. As you guys can see in here, 50K Express. I'm not gonna be trading on it until the next year because price action is gonna be probably super slow, and I don't want to take any risk. Going to draw down, possibly blow the account before the new year, which would be terrible. So I'm just gonna wait and take it slow. But going into the day, um, we were pretty bearish on the higher time frame before we bearish price action, but we definitely had some nice draws higher that we can target that look pretty good on the higher time frame too. So my condition for the day was this 4 hour gap. Ignore this big candle right here. This is part of what happened throughout the day. But my condition was this 4 hour gap. If we hit this 4 hour gap and displace out of it, then we were going to hit those highs. But if we displaced through it and disrespected it, then we were going to hit the lows, right? Pretty simple from there. Going down to the 1 hour, looking even more bullish on the 1 hour. We had London high, previous day high, and previous day high from the other day, all stacked up right here. So main draws were right here, London high and previous day high. Those are my main two draws. So we can go down to the 15 minute. Let's go to the 1 minute. Yeah, so actually going into market open, we had this really nice gap and wick that we're leaving off of market open. So maybe I could have caught a market open trade. Maybe something like this right here, like mid candle when we were inversing this gap. Place my stops below there. Extend TP to a 1-to-1. That definitely would have hit, but I found no entry to that, which was kind of sucked. But we just gotta see if we can catch an entry to the next draw on liquidity. So we end up ripping higher a little bit, get a small retrace, start chopping around a little bit, but then we actually formed a 3 minute gap right here, right? So I was looking at the 3 minute and I saw we had this right here. Boom. So what do? We tap into it and we get a nice reaction out of it, leaving nice wicks. So the thing about today was I only needed $700 and I was risking $1,000. So I actually was going for negative RR, which is kind of weird, but it's what I kind of had to do to pass this account a little bit easier. So I would say I was going for 0.7 R, right? Or yeah. So like my trade was like this right here. Like stops are below the bodies. Right, bodies. I was going for 0.7 R, 0.68, same thing really. But yeah, right here. This is my trade really. I entered mid candle because we were showing great volume, displacing through this 1 minute gap, showing that signs that we wanted to rip higher and go hit previous day high. So I took that mid candle and we hit TP right there easy. Today was basically a little scalp actually. I wouldn't take this on any other account or any other XFA because it was a pretty risky scalp. I just wanted to get this account passed pretty quick. And yeah, so this trade only lasted actually 16 seconds long, which is my fastest trade ever. But it was nice displacement out of the gap, and it was just showing high volume. So I just wanted to catch that little move. But we actually don't end up getting a entry. Actually, we get a 1 minute tap right here, but this was all right. I mean, you could have took something like this right here, maybe. That's pretty good for 1-to-1, like right here. But that's all in hindsight. But yeah, that was the trade today. Pretty fast, pretty simple. Not much else to it. But yeah, I'm gonna keep giving updates on this Express account. I'm trying to get my first payout, hopefully of $1,000, and I'm gonna reinvest that into more funded accounts. So yeah, I'll see you on the next video.